Alright, let's see what they got in store for us for the first Legendary / Mythic Hero of 2026. How are they going to kick things off? Legendary Hero... Oh, that's Fate's! That's Fate's music. Elise! Oh, it's Elise! Oh, okay. Alright. Sincere Sister. Aw, alright. So she's going to be standard fare. Her Cavalry Staff user. Ice Lock Plus. Okay. Budding Staff, Ice Lock plus Windfire Charm. Ooh, a 5 cooldown special. That's presumably going to be exclusive to, and Budding Flower. Exclusive to staff users. Let's see what they got.
We'll be okay.
Alright, get those heals. Get that ice up. Get another action.
Show me how.
Okay, but she does have gravity on her. Okay, attacking into Rhea. Oh, that's nice. It's a nice little animation there. Okay, I'm proccing the special now. Okay, alright. Oh, and then more Divine Veins. Alright. And oh, a new style! Can attack foes 6 spaces of unit and 3 rows, 3 columns. Okay.
Show me how.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Weakens foes, prevents... Oh, prevents, counters, assists, and savior. Foe's miracle is null with your triple attack. Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, so she gets another action immediately. Oh my god. What? So she gets Lynn's sniper range, but then she gets a self-refresh after? That's ridiculous. And a Kanto, I'm sure. Yep, right back. Ooh, that's absurd. Okay. Oh, new Emblem Hero. Oh, that's Byleth. Okay. Of the Academy. That's some really great art. Infantry Blue Tome unit. Interesting. And then, wait, did he just refresh both of those characters? Instructor's Opus or reposition Gate. So it's not part of his assist. Goddess Dance. That's what it must be. It's probably part of his unique special. What? So he gets to refresh multiple characters. Instruct 4 for the C slot, and then Emblem Effect. Okay. Not equipped. Rally is used. Rally is already acted. Okay, I already saw that it grants another action. So weakens group of foes. Destroy. Okay, raises ally. Okay. All right. Well, we'll have to see. We'll have to break it down, but they made Byleth a dancer. They made him a multi-dancer. Which is, so, you know, it's absurd, and everything in this game is absurd these days, but I do like how it may be position dependent. So if it is going to be like characters next to Byleth when he does an assist skill, then to me that adds a little bit of thought, not making it completely brain dead. So you do have to like worry about your positioning of your characters in order to get the full effect and advantage of the dance, right? So we're seeing the emblem effect in action. Okay, so yes, the assist leads into a refresh. So you can turn anybody into a dancer. And then, of course, in the case of staff users, they have ranged assists, so they can be ranged dancers. Wow, that's something. That's something. All right. Well, Blue and Colorless is the name of the game. Sakura and Ash, okay, also going to be in there. Corrin, we got Alincia, Heimdallr, Alphador, Volley, and then we've got the Brave Refresh and Vanitas. Okay, all right. So that's pretty nice. I mean, so the selection seems okay. So I already have Heimdallr. So in terms of blue, that kind of hurts my overall selection. You know, I'm sure we're going to get a Spark, right? Yeah, we get a Spark. Okay. So starting on the 28th and going until the 15th, we got, of course, 2 weeks to pull for these characters. And so Elise, it is nice to see Elise getting a Legendary Hero version in the game. I think she's due, for sure. Makes a lot of sense. I think frankly, all of the Royals should eventually get a Legendary version. I think that just makes sense. And she, I guess, is Leo the last one? Leo's the last one that doesn't have one, or no, Takumi doesn't have one either, right? So yeah, Leo and Takumi, the middle brother section, the middle siblings both don't have legendary versions yet. But I mean, it'll happen eventually. No need to worry. No need to fret, fans of the middle sibling. But okay, well. Let's take a closer look. So Elise, her art super cute, and again, not too much of a departure from her traditional look. I like the fact that the staff itself has that gem at the tip of it that you see in the actual attacking animation. That's a nice callback to kind of just bring it all into a cohesive theme for her. Has her signature big billowy twin tails, striated twin tails around her. A little bit more sophisticated armor to her plating, to her look as well, which is nice to see. Very cute ribbons adorning her head, and she is going to be a staff cavalry unit. Alright, so Budding Staff, 14 might, has a Wrathful effect. For foes within 3 rows, 3 columns centered on unit, inflicts -5 to all stats, reduces the percentage of foes non-special, reduced damage by X% skills by 50%, and neutralizes foes non-special if foe would reduce damage, reduces unit's HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP during combat. So neutralizes miracle effects. Alright, interesting for a healer, right? It reduces the percentage of, so damage reduction piercing, and then also the stat debuff. Grants +10 to all stats to unit. Unit deals 25 damage, and reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15 during combat. So just straight up, true damage and flat damage reduction built into the Budding Staff. Unit can use the following style, Freeze style, which we saw just a little ways ago, that effectively makes her a sniper. And with a self-refresh. So Ice Lock Plus, which is nice, a very, very good skill for healers in general. Windfire Charm, so that's going to be 5 cooldown. Assists do not lower the special cooldown count. When special triggers, boost damage by 70% of the greater of units or foes' attack. Calculates damage from staff after combat damage is added. Right, okay. That's a hit. That's a big hit. Reduces damage from foes' first attack by 40% during combat. That's going to stack very nicely with the other flat damage reduction she has. At start of player phase or enemy phase, grants attack liberate and speed liberate to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. I see. That's quite good. I mean, again, with all of the special cooldown skills and effects that we have out there, 5 cooldown for this series of effects, and a pretty dang powerful hit to go along with it is very strong. Attack speed Aria, speed res Shackle, both quite nice, very, very good skills. The Aria in particular is a choice A slot. And then Budding Flower for the C slot enables Kanto. Distance max 3 min 1. If unit initiates combat, after combat inflicts undefended and discord on target and foes within 2 spaces of target through their next actions. And applies Divine Vein Haze on target space and on each space within 2 spaces of target for 1 turn. So that's interesting. It's an overall AoE debuff and Divine Vein effect after initiating combat. Grants +5 to all stats to unit. Unit deals 7 damage. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 7. And neutralizes effects that inflict special cooldown count -X on a unit during combat. So it has guard, negation, and also if decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up attack by 10 would allow the unit to trigger a follow-up attack. Triggers Potent Follow 100% during combat. Okay, so she has Potent built into her C slot, so she's going to hit 3 times, as long as she has the speed to make it happen. And then she does have the She can't be guarded effectively, so that she does continue to get special cooldown charge, which is good because she does have that really powerful new special. And then flat damage reduction and flat true damage, which again are going to synergize, worked well with her weapon. So that's quite good. Yeah. I think a lot of her power is going to stem from the debuffs, the anti-miracle, the anti-savior effects that she has going on. I think that's really going to be her kind of claim to fame, and the fact that she is just a heavy-hitting, powerful, and then of course we haven't even talked about her style. So yeah, let's go into that, because that's not all she has to offer. Yeah. So that's not, of course, all she has to offer. We should of course take a look at her style here. So she can use freeze style. A unit can attack foes within 6 spaces of unit and 3 rows 3 columns centered on unit regardless of unit's range. Damage dealt by unit's attacks and damage from foes' attacks during that combat are reduced to 0. Wait. Damage dealt by unit's attacks and damage from foes' attacks during combat are reduced to 0? When foes' savior effects will not trigger, Rocker takes at least 1 damage. After combat, inflicts gravity, isolation, and status preventing counterattacks on foe through its next action and grants another action to unit. Oh, so it's just a long-range debuff. It's like just a debuff spell from like downtown, right? So she can't be countered. So in terms of retaliatory damage, she doesn't have to worry. She's not dealing any damage, but really the rub is that she's dealing gravity, isolation, and prevent counterattacks on foe. Is that right? I guess I should have caught that she was doing no damage. Yeah, it's 0 times 3. Oh! I see. Weakens distant foes by preventing counters, assists, and savior. Foe's miracle is null with her triple attack. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I kind of would have... Well, I don't know. I guess... So it's the other effects, too, like the Divine Vein, the other, like, AoE effects from her weapon effect, and things like that. So it's not just the part of the style. It's actually... Every effect that comes out of her initiating combat will happen, which is... I think that's the value, right? Huh. That is something. Okay, so she's not a Lyn clone. Okay, so they did put like some thought into that, because I actually do like... I like the fact that she's like, again, kind of lobbing an effect like all the way down the map to create a bunch of debuffs on the enemy. So Byleth here, again, Emblem Byleth, I think, yeah, the art, pretty fantastic, honestly. The glow captured really, really well in this art, and I think it's further enunciated when you have kind of the black garb, the kind of edgy garb that Byleth has. In general, the glow effect and the blue flames, I think, are that much stronger in terms of highlighting the overall body line and kind of character aesthetic. So it's nice, and he is an infantry blue tome unit, as we can see here, and he's, you know, well rendered, well captured. I think they did a great job in bringing him into the bringing him again into the game. So this emblem version. So this is ridiculous. So the double refresh is absurd. Yeah. So we'll take a look here, but naturally he is a blue tome unit. Instructor's Opus, 14 might, has a killer slaying effect. If rally or movement skill is used by unit, grants another action to unit. So he doesn't get a self-refresh upon using an assist. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit or targets unit, inflicts speed res -7 sabotage and exposure on closest foes to both unit and target ally, or unit and targeting ally after movement, and foes within 2 spaces of those foes through their next actions. That's a little AoE debuff. Grants plus 15 to all stats. Unit deals 25 damage. Getting really repetitive. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 15, and neutralize effects that inflict special cooldown charge -X on unit during combat. So, anti-guard. Also, if decreasing the speed difference... Okay, he has potent follow 100%. Wow, so he actually has a lot of effects. So I understand that Byleth and Elise are on the same banner, but I didn't expect them to share so many of the same effects. Because that second paragraph is basically verbatim between the two, which feels a little lazy. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's a solid set of stuff that I feel like they could slap on every future unit, because at this point, like, every unit kind of has to have those things. So it's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't love that, but I mean, it's a powerful set of things. So it's not as though he's getting gypped. It's more, I don't know if they put a lot of thought into that. Reposition Gate for the assist, which is obviously an excellent assist, and then since he is going to be assist-centric in terms of his kit, obviously pays to have a really good assist, right? So he gets his own self-refresh after that. Goddess Dance, which is presumably his own unique special, boosts damage by 80% of unit speed when special triggers. It's 4 cooldown. Reduces damage from foes' attacks by 40% if rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, and if target ally has already acted, grants another action to target ally, and if Kanto has already been triggered, re-enables Kanto once per turn. Okay, so not just a refresh, but a refresh re-Kanto. If rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, there is only one ally with the highest HP among allies who have already acted in spaces adjacent to unit after movement. Grants another action to that ally, and if Kanto has already been triggered, re-enable. Oh, okay. So it's not just the other unit next to them positioning wise. It's if there's only one ally with the highest HP among allies who has already acted in spaces adjacent to unit after move. Okay, so it's a little bit more involved, which is good. Equipping the skill counts as equipping sing or dance skill. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Perfect attack speed is an amazing A-slot skill. He's definitely going to love that. Attack speed favor. Infantry gets so privileged. Okay, Instruct 4 for the C slot is new. At start of turn, for allies within 2 spaces of unit, if unit's attack speed, defense, or res is greater than or equal to allies' stat minus 10, grants Great Talent plus 3 to allies' corresponding stat? At start of turn, if allies within 2 spaces... Okay. If allies within 2 spaces of unit... 4 allies within 2 spaces... If unit's attack, any stat is greater than allies' stat minus 10... okay, so if we take their stat line minus 10... and then grants Great Talent plus 3. So basically he's like teaching everybody around him. He's lecturing them, and they're all getting stat boosts by being around him every turn, right? Is that kind of the flavor that they're going for here? If a rally or movement skill is used by unit, if unit's attack speed, defense, or res is greater than or equal to ally stat minus 10, grants Great Talent plus 3 to target ally corresponding stat. For staff assist skills, stat value is determined by after assist skill is used. Okay. Grants plus X to all stats. X equals the maximum value of Great Talent among allies on the map. Max 9. Okay. Unit deals plus 5 damage and reduces damage from foes first attack by 5 during combat. This skill grants a max of Great Talent plus 9. Interesting. So they capped it at 9. It is potentially across all stats. And I do feel like, I mean, that is really powerful. It's really powerful. He basically gives and grants a battle buff to everybody that lasts the entire battle, right? That's effectively permanent for that battle. Up to plus 9 across all stats. And the whole, like, minus 10 thing. I mean, he's going to have really good stats, I'm sure. But there is, like, a little bit of thought involved, because you're going to obviously have to take advantage of it, you're going to have characters that will, be within that stat range to be able to get that Great Talent boost. But at least every ally should be able to get some sort of Great Talent boost from it. Emblem Effect. So it's the standard when special triggers boost damage by units max cooldown count value times 4, and then when unit is not equipped with a character-specific assist skill. So good that it doesn't stack with future vision and things like that, so that's good. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, or if target ally has already acted, grants another action to target ally, and if Kanto has already been triggered, re-enables Kanto. Equipping the skill counts as equipping a sing or dance skill. Okay, so basically getting the refresh part of... So everybody gets to dance. He's a dance instructor. Byleth is a dance instructor. He teaches everybody to dance. Yeah, so movement or assist skills used. Target allies already acted. Grants another action and then reconto. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward, I gotta say. Weakens groups of foes and destroys its victims. Raises ally stats and instructs them to victory. Goddess Dance. Yeah. Yeah, the attack animation's pretty cool too, with the blue flames dancing around.
What's next?
It is in fact reminiscent of a dance, so that's kind of nice.
Stand down.
I like that they use the standard versions of the of the leaders, the house leaders there. Okay, so yeah, this is just demonstrating with Hortensia. So then now that she has this ability, she can actually dance from afar. So she's a flying dancer from afar, which is quite good. Right on the heels of Azura, I guess. Now that you know Azura has that, it kind of unlocked it for everybody else, I guess. Didn't have to wait long for that, right? Yeah, we never do in this game. You never have to wait long for anything. All right. Well, that is more or less it. I mean, they're both extremely powerful. In terms of the rest of it, Sakura also very, very strong. The new version of Ash also quite a hitter. Alicia, who also got Heimdall. So Heimdall and Alphador are the two on blue that are color sharing. And then green, Vanitas, I don't know. So certainly I would say that blue and colorless are... certainly colorless is a standout. Blue is also strong if you don't have those characters. They did come out pretty recently too. But again, very, very strong candidates to go for. You know, personally... Personally, I would like to go for Emblem Byleth, just because getting Emblem characters in the game is effectively critical. You kind of... In a lot of cases, you kind of need them. And also, this would be an opportunity to get a Dancer Camilla on my team, because otherwise, I don't know whenever... I mean, it could still happen in the future. We could get an actual natural Dancer Camilla in the future. I'm certainly not ruling it out, but this would be a way to get a Dancer on my team, which is something that, for the past, 9 years or whatever, you know, we haven't had a Dancer, you know, a Dancer... So I've had, for my Camilla emblem, I've always felt a little bit handicapped just because we don't have the ability to kind of be lazy and use dancers. And so I've been playing without dancers for most things in the game for a really, really long time. Other than grinding challenges and autoing stuff, right? But anytime when I'm actually conscious and playing, I often don't have dancers outside of ether raids. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to kind of have that in my back pocket, because I usually don't, and it's something of a game changer for sure. Because especially from getting a ranged dancer effect with Emblem Byleth is quite strong. Yeah. So that's the long and short of Legendary Elise and Emblem Byleth. It's a double hitter, and they're both very, very strong. Let me know down below if you're excited, who you're going to be going for on the banner as well. Best of luck to you. Hopefully you get your target super early. It can be a little tenuous if you only got one target, but remember, if you have at least 2 targets on a particular color, it is worth sniping that color. That's how the RNG rolls out. But hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect those skies.